Alright guys, so this is one of a few videos I'm going to do on upgrading this Aptiva PC. This is the 2144-M51 model. Basically, like I said in a previous video, I picked up this computer for $40. It's complete. There's the original monitor. I'm just waiting on a cable still for it down there. Alright, so luckily I have the book here and it kind of goes over the motherboard and tells me everything about it. So I've got a few things I'm going to be upgrading over time, and like I said, this is one of a few videos. I'm going to be upgrading those two slots, which are currently empty on the board. You can see them right there. They're empty, and that is the video RAM. I think it's called DRAM. Let's see, number 13, video memory modules, also called DRAM. So they can be upgraded to a total of 1 megabyte, because it's got 1 megabyte onboard video RAM, and then I can upgrade to a total of another megabyte. So I need 512 KB in each socket. So I've got those coming. So we'll be doing that at some point. In this video, we're going to be doing the memory modules, and then I've also got cache memory modules that we'll do in another video when I get those as well. And that's like your CPU cache that it kind of adds onto the CPU for some quick referencing, I guess, or something like that. But basically, this model came with originally, I think it was 8 megabyte, and the original owner, I'm the second owner, the original owner upgraded it to 32 megabyte. So he's got in these first two slots two 16 megabyte standard RAM chips. And kind of tells you about it here. You can install a total of 128 megabyte, and you have to install them in pairs. So right now there's two 16s in bank 1, and then this is bank 2. And I've actually got, these are hard to find, by the way, for RAM this old. These are two brand new 32 megabyte EDO SIM 72 pin sticks of memory. So there's a couple things I have to do. First, I have to make sure they're in the right bank. So I've got two 16s, and I'm going to have these two 32s for a total of 96 megabyte. Or 90, is it 96 or 98? Math, you know. I've just got these floppies kind of separating pages. So that's that bit of info that tells you what kind of RAM you need. And then this tells you how to install it, which it's pretty simple. It's actually just kind of slides in crooked and then pops in there, and then the clips there hold it in. And then on this page, there's actually two pages that give you some of the memory configurations for the modules. And this is super handy to have. A lot of people don't keep anything like this, and luckily I have it. So you can see the different combinations you can do to get total of 24. You can do 2 4s and 2 8s, but you can't mix and match them in there. You have to be pretty even. But here is what I'm going to be doing, is this next one here, a 16 and a 16, which is already in there. Then I'm going to do two 32 megabyte modules. And also, to do this, you have to change it in the BIOS. And you can see there, both of them are standard. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to EDO in bank 2, and then I'm going to go ahead and restart this. Or actually, I'm going to shut the computer down, install the RAM, and then hopefully we won't have any problems. It does request that you get gold pin RAM, which is these little pins on the bottom to get the gold ones. And I don't know if the ones in there are gold. I haven't actually taken them out. But these are the tin ones, and it's not going to matter. If you do put the tin ones in like this, you're just going to want to kind of keep an eye on corrosion. You don't want them getting corroded and nasty, so just, I don't know, take them out once a year and clean them if you even run this thing very much. I don't know if it would corrode if you're not running it or not, but yeah, better safe than sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and install these. I got to see which way they need to go. Okay, so now we should have it right. Okay, there it is. Clipped it right in there, and look how thick that is. They're a lot thicker than the originals. Hopefully we can get two in there next to each other. I think so, though. Alright, there we go. Yep, there's still a good 1/4 inch gap there. Alright, so that is installed. So let's see if we can boot this up and get the full 96 megabyte of memory. So anyway, this case is really awesome. I always hated taking old PCs apart, but man, this is so simple. Like, there's the case for it there. It literally just slides on and it clips back in. Like, there's one little clip you pull, and then take it off, you just squeeze that and pull, and then it securely, like with these clips and everything, locks it in. No screws or nothing. And then beyond that, it's super simple to take apart. Like, to get to this stuff, you just take this one card out, this floppy drive comes out, then you take the CD-ROM out, then you can get to the hard drive. But you can also just unhook things if you want. But to take these drives out, you just have to take a couple things out. But it's super simple for a computer from 95. Alright, so let's see if we got 96 megabyte of RAM here. Go into system. Yep, 96 megabyte of RAM. See if we can focus on that. There we go, 96 megabyte. Awesome. That is so cool that it works. So EDO RAM on this side, standard RAM on that side. This is the only computer I've ever seen that you can put two different styles of RAM in here and it worked just fine. So I'm actually going to probably order 2 more of those EDO RAMs for the other side, and then I'll have the full 128. I think that's what I'll go ahead and do then. And then I'll keep those other 16 megabytes just for vintage purposes. But look at that, registered to me. I actually reinstalled this Windows 95 completely because, like I said, I've got all the discs and everything to it and all the OEM numbers on there. So I actually installed it myself and it is registered to me. How many people have a Windows 95 computer that's not pirated? That's actually registered to them. So, and now I'm going to go ahead and load up some games and see if it does any different. So I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully check out some other videos, and I'm going to try to do as many videos of this vintage computer as I can. Even though it's 95, to me it's vintage. It's something I grew up with. So anyways, I appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.